How about them Cowboys?
Angry Cowboys Fan. Born to battle. Stop just means we never sell. America's team through thick and thin. When the sun shines bright, that's where we win. Angry Cowboys Fan.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation and Angry Cowboys fans around the world? Happy Monday. Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. And with the strength of scheduling dropping on social media this past weekend, it's got me extremely lost, Cowboys Nation. It had me so lost that I reposted the post and I complained about where the Dallas Cowboys landed after having such an abysmal showing in 2025. So if this video turns into a rant, I want to apologize to Cowboys Nation and my Angry Cowboys Fan family members beforehand. So let's get into it during this Raw and Uncut. Get ready for the Angry Cowboys fans, Raw and Uncut.
Man, keeping it real. Man, keep it real. That's real.
All right, Cowboys Nation. Each year, just before the release of the official NFL schedule, someone releases the strength of scheduling on social media, and according to the current strength of schedule, the Dallas Cowboys find themselves with the fourth hardest schedule in the league, with the Arizona Cardinals having the hardest strength of scheduling. You know, Cowboys Nation, I'm not looking for the easy way out, but how does this pan out for two teams who didn't even make the playoffs, getting almost the hardest schedules in the league? The Dallas Cowboys have to face the NFC West and the AFC South. Those teams consist of the Los Angeles Rams, San Francisco 49ers, Arizona Cardinals, and Seattle Seahawks for the NFC West, with the Tennessee Titans, Jacksonville Jaguars, Indianapolis Colts, and Houston Texans representing the AFC South. Not to mention having to play the NFC East twice a year and the Green Bay Packers out of the NFC North, with the Baltimore Ravens out of the AFC North and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers out of the NFC South. According to last year's results, the Dallas Cowboys will have to play 7 playoff teams during the 2026 NFL season. Well, when I put up my repost about the Dallas Cowboys strength of schedule, I had some pushback saying that it was too early to worry about the strength of schedule because we don't know when we're going to play these teams. I understand that, but at the same time, we know what teams we're going to have to face during the season. The only thing we don't know is when we'll have to face them. We do know that we have to face the Baltimore Ravens in Brazil September 27th. That may be a sneaky win for the Dallas Cowboys due to the travel time and the jet lag for the Baltimore Ravens. But other than that, the Dallas Cowboys face a gauntlet in 2026. You know, I don't know who or how they make up these schedules or who each team plays, but something's got to give, Cowboys Nation. How could a team that was at the bottom of the league the year prior have to face the teams that were at the top of the league during that same year? Man, I feel sorry for the Arizona Cardinals. Their strength of schedule landed them with the hardest schedule in the league, while you have two teams that participated in the Super Bowl last year at number 11, the Seattle Seahawks, and number 21, the New England Patriots. The Philadelphia Eagles have the 7th easiest schedule in the league. But it just hit social media that the Dallas Cowboys will be opening up our season against the New York Football Giants at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey this year. For those that are in the area and that rock with the Angry Cowboys Fan, I'm planning on going to that game. If you're going to be in the house, if you're going to be in town and you're going to go watch that game, make sure you hit me up on my social media and let me know. I'll go to the stadium, I'll find you in the stadium, and I'll just say what's up. But this could be a blessing for the Dallas Cowboys having to play the team that I feel is going to give us the toughest time in the NFC East this year. No Cam Scatterboo, no Malik Neighbors. If Neighbors is indeed back, I don't foresee him being the Malik Neighbors that was cooking us with Russell Wilson last year. It's going to take some time for him to get back to NFL speed, and I just don't think it's going to happen before week 1. Also, the Giants are going to have to go into this season with a brand new coaching staff, a brand new scheme with a brand new playbook. it may take them some time to get acclimated to their scheme. So I expect a lot of run plays, a lot of intermediate throws by Jackson Dart, a number of quarterback design runs because of who their coach is and what quarterback he just left behind in Baltimore. But the Dallas Cowboys must be prepared for their defense. It's been one of the Giants' saving graces over the years. And I mean, I'm not saying that their defense has been top-tiered, number one in the league, but it has been the thing to give the Cowboys some issue in the past. All I can say is that the New York Football Giants aren't the same team where we just crossed them off of the schedule as an easy win at the beginning of the season. But this strength of scheduling does not work in the Dallas Cowboys' favor this year. Sure, they got the strength of schedule from the way the teams performed last year, and each team had to make changes to their team during free agency, but it is still something that we should keep in the back of our minds, Cowboys Nation. One game that I hope they schedule early is the Dallas Cowboys going up to Lambeau Field to face the Green Bay Packers. Just to take advantage of Micah Parsons not being on the field. But I highly doubt that the NFL is going to miss out on the opportunity for so much drama, so they're going to schedule that game later on in the season. It's going to be a cold game up at Lambeau Field, so we're going to have to really put an emphasis on the run game so that it's able to travel in cold weather games. So there's this whole push from Cowboys Nation to get another running back into the backfield, and that's the push that I'm getting behind because we're going to need them in places like Lambeau Field, Lincoln Financial Field, and Lumen Field in Seattle this year. And I don't want to act as if I don't hear what Cowboys fans are saying when they say it's too early to worry about the strength of schedule because the turnover for every team during free agency. Not one team is the same where they were last year. I absolutely respect that, Cowboys Nation, but the majority of those teams have the same makeup, they have the same philosophy. Most have the same coaching staff and the quarterback at the helm. You may not want to hang your hat on the strength of schedule, but you should take it into consideration and not just overlook it. So as the Dallas Cowboys and Cowboys Nation await the release of the official NFL schedule, we do know that we'll have to face both the New York Giants Week 1 and the Baltimore Ravens Week 3. Both teams have a new coaching staff and their own set of issues going into those games. The thing is, we have our own question marks, Cowboys Nation. So let's make sure those question marks get answered during training camp and the preseason so we can hit the ground running for the 2026 NFL regular season. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. Cowboys Nation, what do you feel about the strength of schedule for our Dallas Cowboys? How do you feel about going up to East Rutherford, New Jersey opening night to face another NFC East rival because we faced the NFC rival Week 1 of last year? Y'all know how we do. We always talk about it in the comments section. If you're digging this content and you want to help the channel reach its current goal of 20,000 subscribers, drop a like on this video, share it with anybody that you know is a Dallas Cowboys fan, and if you're on your mobile device and you haven't used them up yet, make sure you hype this video. Doing so will help get the content out to Cowboys Nation. They'll come over to the Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel and want to become Angry Cowboys fans themselves. And if you are DC for life and you ready to get this season underway, no ifs, ands, or buts, let's go and just take it by the horns. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I go live, release another video, podcast episode, or film breakdowns. You can catch the Madden 26 or College Football 26 gameplay on my other channel, the Angry Cowboys Fan Gaming Channel. I'll make sure I put the link to that as well as the gamer tag in the description. If you've seen the Mortal Kombat 2 movie, I just released my spoiler-filled review of Mortal Kombat 2, so make sure you go over there and check it out. But it seems that the powers that be doesn't want our Dallas Cowboys to make it back to another NFC championship game. They continue to stack the deck on the Dallas Cowboys. So that means that our Dallas Cowboys are going to have to take matters into our own hands, fight back, and potentially get to where we want to be. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. Y'all enjoy the start of the week, and I'm out. Dang, Angry Cowboys fan, you done made it through the entire video. But if you want more content, you can definitely go to this video right here. Or if you want the latest episode of the Angry Cowboys Fan podcast, you can go right here. But whatever you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, but remain DC for life.